Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first webinar in Ecocultural Project. My name is Zehra. I am representing two toolkits today from the Balturka in Lithuania. Thank you for joining us today. As you know, we are making an ecocultural project for a long time. So today I will explain first activity. Let's start. First one, painting traditional symbols. Have you tried before? I don't know. But firstly, when to use it, and what are we gonna do this toolkits? And this activity is ideal for workshop, cultural events, schools, and eco-consciousness gatherings that promote sustainable practice and reduce single-use plastic bags. Is my voice is okay? Can you hear me? Is there any problem?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. And we are carrying out this activity to emphasize cultural identity, environmental awareness, and reduce the plastic bag, as I told you. And then our target groups is youth, 18 to 30 years old, and community members, environmental activists, migrants, and local communities seeking to promote environmental collaboration. And what we gain to these activities: creativity, teamwork, cultural appreciation, eco-friendly crafting, and sustainable awareness. And what we need is, you can't see properly in here, but and what materials we need to this activity: plain cotton on linen cloth bags, natural dyes. If you want, you can buy it from the natural products shops, or you can make it by themselves. We just bought it from natural products shops because the other ways it makes too long and more challenging. And brushes of different sizes, and stencil or guides for traditional symbols, water and mixing containers, and if you need, you can use a gloves. And this activity engages participants in an eco-friendly craft by using natural dyes and paint traditional symbols on reusable cloth bags. It's all about, we just wanted to additionally, it's a project aims to reduce plastic bag usage and help us to continue with more sustainable materials in our life. It's totally aimed to our a project. And how to use it. First, we make a preparation stage. Set up the painting area with protective coverings, or you can use a gloves for making drawing, and brushes, stencil, pencils, making tape, and water, and natural paints, and also cotton bags. And you have to first choose your design. Participants choose their design, uh, such as cultural symbols, some patterns, or their country's flag colors. It can be or cultural foods, which favorite, I don't know, maybe some of the foods is really popular in the world, so they can use their cultural foods or spice symbols, or even light tulip motifs. Maybe in Turkish participants can choose tulip motifs, and any kind of cultural things, it's acceptable. So they can choose whatever they want. And after that, we use a normal pencil to draw it, just for pattern or symbols before the painting. Sketch the design directly into the bag or use a stencil for precision. And after that, we need a thick cardboard or paper for make when they a drawing or colored the bag. you have to need to place a paper or thick cardboard inside the bag, so we don't want to paint doesn't bleed to other sides. So then we will start painting with our brushes and the colors that the participants choose. After that, we will leave it to dry. The painting we have tried before in our colleagues. We want to make a see like how long does it take. So make coloring around 20 minutes if you wanna do by themselves. So I want to give you like a timing around 20 minutes, and for drying time is quite long and 40 minutes, around 30 and 40 minutes. It depends on how much color did you use. So this drying time, you can use like a discussion or some question you can ask to their participants, and you can discuss about their patterns and motives, what they are meaning, why did they choose this, or why they are like joining this kind of an environmental project or activity. You can discuss it about this time like a 40 minutes. It's quite long time and quite good time. And then after the dry, you have to make sure like it completely dry, because it's more useful after using when want to try to use your bag. And after dry it, we need to spray it. We have like a protective spray. We also bought at the same place, which we bought from the natural products store, so that the spray makes the paint doesn't fade or mix, or then they wash the bags or gets wet. We want to make a light colored like more stable. So after that we have like a covered with spray, protective spray. And we have some small tips. If you use different size of brush for detailings or make some small things, so it's gonna be more beautiful. And layer colors carefully to create vibrant design. And this is we just realize that when we make this, natural dyes may appear lighter when wet and darken as they dry. So maybe you can use more vibrant color when you dry it. So after that, it's gonna be more beautiful and more vibrant color in your bag. And we have some question. As you know, maybe you checked before about like this video template. If you want to answer it, you can just turn on your microphone and you can answer, please. So question one, what is the first of all, if you want to ask anything about the events or about this natural dye events, do you want to ask something or do you want to say something? Do you want to add something? If anybody wants to just turn on your microphone and you can just tell it.
Thank you.
Nobody? Okay. Then we are gonna answer the questions. So what is the main benefit of using natural dyes instead of synthetic dyes? You can also write down your messages section. Anybody wants to just share their opinion loudly? Do you want anything wants to say? Who wants to say the answer?
I could answer it if you want to.
Yeah.
I would say it's B for me. They're non-toxic and environmentally friendly.
Yeah, it's correct. Thank you. The question two. What is an advantage of using cloth instead of plastic bag? Who wants to answer it? Maybe İshak Bey or Elif Hanım. Do you want to answer it? Or Sena? Who is Sena? I don't know. Or maybe again same person can answer.
I can answer it if you want.
Okay.
Like, as I think this A, they last longer and they are usable.
Yeah, reusable. Yeah. Because when we use plastic bag, we should throw away. Okay, question 3. Why is learning about traditional symbols important in this activity? I'm gonna answer it, so nobody wants it except one
A.
person.
For me, A. It helps
A?
connect people to their cultures, roots, and history.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, it helps connect people to their cultural roots and history because in activity we are organizing like eco-cultural, like ecological and cultural mixing. We want to also cultural mixing in people, like make a more friendship and more environmental friendship. We want to make them. So A is correct, right? And question 4. What is a simple way to encourage more people to use natural dyes? Who wants to answer? I'm going to answer it. This is C. As I told you like a few minutes ago, organizing workshop and sharing knowledge about eco-friendly dyeing. And last question about this activity. Why do some cultures use specific symbols in traditional arts? Who wants to answer it? Any person wants to share their opinion? Anybody? Okay, I'm going to answer it. Yeah, it's S uzun Academy. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
I think it's D, to tell stories and represent beliefs.
Yeah, correct. Thank you so much for joining. And we have two discussion question. Please tell your opinions. How can small eco-friendly actions like using reusable bags contribute to bigger environmental changes? When we make like this is small activity just in a small country, like we are a small group, so we want to make this activity for environment. So how this activity is small and acting and contribute to bigger environmental changes. Is there any opinion or do you want any discuss? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. Small actions add up when many people participate. If each person replaces plastic bags with reusable ones, millions of plastic bags can be prevented from entering landfills and oceans. Just one person just throw with their rubbish or plastic bag to the outside or ocean or any kind of natural area. Just one person is not big or not that much rubbish. But 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus is gonna be like a whole country or a lot of people. So it means that a lot of rubbish and a lot of plastic bags. So in the world, we are like millions of billions of people living. So one person's behavior is really important and show them to others what their behave or their children's look after them and they just see their behaviors and they throw it the rubbish. So children like throwing the rubbish like unconsciously. So it's one person behavior is really important for environment. Then the discussions, questions, answer is like, yeah, you are one person, but it's really important for you one people are just going to the seaside, and there's a lot of sea star in the beaches. So the man just throwing like one sea stars to the sea, and other friends said, "What are you gonna do? Everywhere is sea stars. So what are you going to do with this all sea stars? So you can't manage it to throw it everything to the sea." And this guy said, just pick up the one sister and throw it to the sea. And they said it's changed a lot of for this one, for this sister. So one person is really important for environment. So this exercise also, this activity is also important, I think, for environment. And second discussion question. What other creative ways can people repurpose old and unused fabrics instead of throwing them away? Do you want anything? Anybody wants to share their opinion about this question?
I think they can turn it into fashion, or they can do some creative things with it, like a painting or something else. There are many ways to use it, I guess.
Or a college, like bring them together, cutting them out and then bringing them together.
Yeah. I've been activity like old and unused fabrics with high school students, and they are using their old jumpers for making them like a cushion or bed for their pets. So they're more colorful beds and more like design cushions for their pets. So it's really nice to see them. So they are just unused fabrics and old jumpers, but they make them like a good way of their using. So they make them a cushion for their pets. Have you been or have you joined this kind of activity before? Any of them? No one?
No,
Okay.
we haven't yet.
Not yet. Okay. So we are going to second toolkit in Balturka. Okay, our second toolkit is Community Tree Planting Day. We are planting a tree. Okay, when to use it? Environmental awareness events to build society, community engagement programs, and target group is it the same as first one, young people 18 to 30 years old, and local community members and environmental volunteers. And what we gain from this activity: environmental awareness, teamwork, sustainability, and sense of renewal for the environment. And materials needed: tree saplings, shovels, gloves, watering cans, compost or organic fertilizer, markers for tree, and identification for markers. Description. This project supports environmental sustainability, cooperation among people, and local biodiversity, and reducing carbon emission. The trees really helps for carbon emission. So how will we do this, and how to use it? First of all, before this one, we need to explain to people to participate this activity. We need to explain how beneficial trees are to the environment in a simple and brief way in the area when we go there, where we plant it. And after that, we need to find the right location and the true types of saplings for this. For this one, we cooperate the local municipality. The municipality help us to find the right location and true types of saplings, because everywhere is like a different climate and different tree species. So The municipality helped us to showing us a suitable planting area and guided us as selecting the right saplings. And when you want to like do this activity, you can also contact your local municipalities in your country. As I told you, because planting times and tree species vary depending on your country. And all the species wants to like digging like through seasons. So you need to coordinate with them for the locations, saplings, and right timing. And after that, how can we dig the trees? We select the right species and suitable locations. And after that, prepare the soiling. So we need to dig a proper hole to make it like a 2 as wide from our roots. And place the tree carefully, position to the tree so that the root collar is level with the ground. Fill the hole with soil, gently pack the soil around the roots and remove air pockets. So water thoroughly, give plenty of water right after planting to help the roots settle, and apply mulch. And stake if necessary. If your sapling is very thin or needs a support, so you can support it by fixing it with wooden sticks or some thick things for like make it stable that it doesn't break. And after that, then we water it and mark it. You can write name on it. You can see the pictures, like make a hole or other steps. And last one, you can see like this wooden sticks to make it stable. And this is our picture like more than maybe 10 years ago. We are making like a same activity, like not almost the same, but almost same. And this is a sample of the marker. You can market your tree, and after that, maybe you can go and check on your free time to time how it's growing and what kind of species is it. Is it okay? Is it still alive? Maybe you can check it. And this is some small tips. Choose a native tree species suited to local time, as I told you, and encourage the teamwork. In this activity, teamwork is quite important, and make more friendships this activity. And because you can tell somebody just you can hold the species, and other one is like a make a hole, and other one is like a hold it and make it stable. So you can make more friendship between the participants. Emphasize proper tree care to ensure long-term survival. And here is a question, but I think just a few of them just want to answer. So is it possible to menti.com to log in your devices and use code this one? There is also questions. You can just answer it in there. Is it possible? If anybody help, or you can scan a QR code. You can't see in QR code. I added, but it's not possible to see. But you can see a menti.com. Yeah, QR code is here. Okay, 2 players ready. How about others? Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. And we have 13 people, and except one, you need 12. So now it's 7. Is there anybody who couldn't log in? Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, this is question, and you will see the answer, and you can just choose the right option, which is right for you. Thank you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Isn't going right? Is it going right for you? Or
I think there is a mistake because it shows you didn't respond in time, and we just could like answer the first question.
Yeah, we can see the questions, but we can just see a screen saying you didn't respond in time.
okay, I'm gonna make it
After the
me.
first question, we can't see anymore.
Yes.
Oh my God. You are seeing just the answer, right? Could anybody see the questions?
We can't see any
No.
questions, any
Okay.
choices. We can just see the screen you shared.
Okay. Sorry about that. So we are gonna ask from here then. Okay. Sorry about that. So question 1, you already answered it. I think I'm passing this one. So question 2, which of the following is a key step in planting a tree? You can also write down, or you can tell it if you want. Turn on your microphone. Anybody? Mhm. Yeah. Digging a hole, placing the sapling, covering with soil, and watering it. Thank you. And question 3. What is the best way to ensure a newly planted tree survives? wants to tell?
A,
Anybody?
watching
Yeah.
it regularly or protecting it.
Yeah, okay,
Next.
thank you. And one, which of the following is an environmental benefits of trees? So I think everybody knows this. Yeah, who said? I couldn't hear.
I
A. Did you say A?
yes.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they provide oxygen and improve air quality. So we need more oxygen because our population is rising, right? And the fifth one, how can communities support tree planting initiatives? So anybody?
Of course, D.
Yeah.
Daily
Participating in local tree planting events. Yeah. It's really good activity actually. Have you been before? Like planting day or planting trees
It's not that
activity?
easy in here in Germany to plant a tree. You really have to
Why?
search for it. You really have to search specific activities that you can
Ah,
join. So you cannot
uh-huh.
just take a plant and then plant it.
So it's not quite possible in here too, but when you contact your municipality, so they are really happy about that, and they are sharing their place to like a planting.
Yeah,
So
I
have you?
already joined. Actually, as Dunaj, we organized one time with municipality of Ursus, the planting event, and they
Mhm.
send an invitation to schools, high schools, and kindergarten. A lot of students participated this event. It was amazing.
Mhm. Yeah, it's quite moody, but it's really nice to being there. I think so. Yeah, you have two discussion questions also. And how can tree planting helps communities become more environmentally consciousness and responsible? Anybody wants to answer? One time I've been this kind of activity with my kids, and after that teachers check our tree from time to time, so it's growing or not, and it's really good responsibility for our kids. Sometimes because they said, how is our tree? Is it growing up really, or is it still healthy? So it's really good for responsibility for their kids or our kids. So everybody wants to like share their opinion about it.
I guess like if you work with the environment, you get the consciousness of it because like it's there. Like you can't ignore it and you get the consciousness what the environment is and you have the responsibility of something because the tree is like it's your responsibility to look at the tree and that's why I guess it's a good step.
And
Yeah.
also, when you plant a tree, you see how much effort it takes for something to grow, and you start to value green spaces more. And it's also a visible reminder of the impact we can have, both good and bad, on the environment.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you so much for your opinion. Anybody wants to share any opinion? Okay, thank you so much. And second question, we can also read this one. Tree planting raises awareness about the importance of nature and sustainability. When people actively engage in planting trees, they develop a deep connection with the environment, as you told before, and become more mindful their ecological impact. Yeah. And second question is, in what ways does participating in community tree planting events help individuals feel more connected to society? So what is the between feel more connected to society and participating tree plantings events? Can you feel more sociable or social when you like joining this kind of events or activity? Because there are
Socialize, but
local.
I think we just go along with our individual lives mostly. We just care about ourselves mostly. So when you do something for a bigger good other than yourself, it feels more connected to others or like nature. It feels you are a big part of something even bigger, I can say.
So you are not you are a selfish people, so you can't do it, right?
Yeah.
You have to think bigger, so you have to make this kind of activity, I think.
Yeah, because when people come together to do something positive for their neighborhood, it feels a feeling of unity and teamwork. You're not just planting a tree, you're working side by side with others who care about the same things, which can spark conversations, friendships, or sense of belonging.
Yeah, exactly. And for immigrant for immigrants, it's really good for make more deep connected to local persons, I think, because they share same opinion, and also migrants are helping to their countries more greener, more make beautiful. So it's good for immigrants also. Yeah, I can read also this one. Thank you for their valuable opinion. And tree planting fosters social inclusion by bringing people together for a shared purpose. So it encourages teamwork, communication, and sense of achievement, helping individuals, especially newcomers, young people, or marginalized group, or all sizes, as told migrants. The long-term presence of the trees also serves as a reminder of their contribution, strengthening and their bonds with the place and its people. So it's finished, I think, almost. If anybody wants to say something or add something about two kids activity? You already told really nice things, but if you want to add something, we can listen. Anybody? So if nobody wants to join, so thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for sharing their really good opinion and for answering discussion questions. Thank you for sharing your time with us, and see you in next webinar.
Thank
See
you
you.
so
Thank you for the
much.
opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My
See you.
pleasure.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.